This is the untold story of phantoms, armies that never truly existed, yet deceived entire divisions. And saved countless lives. These were the Ghost Armies. Their mission? To fool the enemy, to blur the line between reality and illusion. Their weapons? Rubber tanks, sound effects, and artistic genius. Welcome to Silent Sentinels, the truth about Ghost Armies, where deception became one of humanity's greatest acts of defense. The birth of a phantom black and white footage of Allied operations in Europe, 1944. The idea of a phantom army was born out of desperation. By 1944, the Allies had suffered devastating losses across Europe. The road to Berlin was lined with uncertainty, and the Nazis' formidable intelligence networks made every move perilous. So, the US Army devised something radical. A secret unit, officially called the 23rd Headquarters Special Troops, composed not of hardened soldiers, but of artists, engineers, designers, and sound technicians. Archival photo of inflatable tanks, followed by sketches of decoys. They were armed with creativity. Their goal? To deceive German reconnaissance into believing Allied forces were where they were not. Visual: a map lights up with fake troop positions across Europe. This was warfare reimagined, not through destruction, but through illusion. The art of deception: men painting camouflage nets, trucks inflating rubber decoys. The Ghost Army operated like a traveling theater of war. Their props? Inflatable tanks, fake artillery, even entire airfields. Their stage? The front lines of Europe. Archival photos of soldiers setting up loudspeakers and radios. Sound engineers created recorded battle noises, tanks rumbling, trucks moving, commands shouted, all blasted from powerful speakers over miles of terrain. They could make an empty field sound like a full division was rolling through. It was psychological warfare in its purest form. They crafted radio illusions too. Skilled operators mimicked the chatter of real units, tricking German intelligence into believing thousands of troops were in motion. At night, they staged elaborate fake camps. Lights flickered in mock tents. Vehicles appeared to move. Fires burned, though no men slept there. The Germans watched. And believed. The invisible heroes: portraits of Ghost Army members, artists, illustrators, sound technicians. Unlike other units, the Ghost Army's soldiers weren't born for combat, they were artists from America's top schools. Among them were future fashion icons like Bill Bloss, and artists like Ellsworth Kelly, who would later redefine modern art. Cut 2. Sketches and artwork from members, showing their wartime creativity. They were sent into deadly zones armed with brushes, microphones, and courage. Their survival depended not on firepower, but on imagination. Their motto: if we can't shoot, we'll trick them into shooting elsewhere. The greatest illusion: D-Day aftermath, troops moving through France. In 1945, one of their most daring missions unfolded along the Rhine River. The real US 9th Army was preparing a secret crossing, but needed to divert German attention. The Ghost Army stepped in. In just one night, they created a massive illusion: 30,000 phantom troops, hundreds of fake vehicles, and endless radio chatter. From the air, it looked, and sounded, real. German reconnaissance reported a massive buildup and diverted critical forces away from the actual crossing point. The deception worked. Thousands of Allied soldiers crossed safely. It's no exaggeration to say their illusions saved lives. They changed the battlefield without firing a shot. The secrecy and silence: archival footage fades to black, documents stamped classified after the war ended. The Ghost Army's success was buried in secrecy. For more than 40 years, their operations remained classified. Even their families never knew what they had done. They received no medals, no parades. Their stories were hidden beneath the shadows of history, silent sentinels forgotten by the very world they helped save. Fade to quiet photos of veterans in later life. They were artists turned warriors of illusion, ghosts not just in war, but in memory. The revelation: 1990s footage of veterans being interviewed. It wasn't until the 1990s that their story began to resurface. Declassified files revealed the full scope of their deception operations. In 2022, the US Congress finally awarded the Ghost Army a Congressional Gold Medal, recognizing their heroism and ingenuity. Footage of ceremony: surviving members honored. We never thought we'd be remembered. We just wanted to bring the boys home alive. For many, it was the recognition they never thought they'd live to see. Legacy of deception: visual, modern military training, digital warfare, camouflage simulations. The legacy of the Ghost Army lives on today. Modern militaries continue to use psychological operations and deception tactics, now powered by satellites, drones, and artificial intelligence. But the principles remain the same: control perception, shape belief, win without fighting. Interview: modern strategist. The Ghost Army showed that creativity can be as powerful as firepower. In the 21st century, deception is digital, but the spirit of illusion remains the same. In an age of misinformation, their lessons echo louder than ever. They were never meant to be remembered, yet their silence shaped victory. The Ghost Army proved that sometimes, the most powerful soldiers are those who fight with imagination and disappear into legend. Dedicated to the men of the 23rd Headquarters Special Troops, the artists of war.